Oh, there we go. Hello. Hello. Excellent stuff. If I'm not sure who else is in the meeting, but welcome to Extreme Improv. I'm here. You guys are there. It's like we've got just like the very best. That's the way I view it. We don't need anyone else unless they're going to suddenly put on their camera. Oh, they are. Hello. Comedy techniques. Oh, what is this? Oh, and she's gone again, and she's back again. And welcome to the Extreme Improv Comedy Show. It's the fast-paced improvised show where we make up scenes, songs, stories, and so much more. Now, on the show tonight, we've already, I'm sure if you've been watching for a while, we've seen Andy and Mel. Pleasure to be back with you guys again. But let's see what other riffraff we've dragged up with us. Oh gosh, there's even more. iPhone, say hello to the people. Oh no, wait, it's Ruth.
Hello. Yes, I was having a problem logging in on my desktop, so iPhone is the way to go.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Ruth. I'm in Banbury in Oxfordshire.
Okay.
In the United Kingdom.
Wow. And someone who is in a kingdom somewhere, Capelthave, say a quick hello to the people.
Yes, hailing from the land of leopards, elephants, and crocodiles, otherwise known as Sri Lanka. Hi, what's up, dogs? I'm Capelthave.
Okay, and last but certainly, no, actually not even last, we also have Dave.
Hello to the people, I am Dave, I am in Paris, France, and I'm taking time out of my busy schedule of trying to track down Santa Claus to be here today.
Okay, good. Now, I'm not sure if this is Santa, but Danny O'George, say hello to the people.
Hello, boys and Dave, I'm from Portsmouth in the UK. Dave, sorry, but there's a postal strike. I've not been getting any of the letters.
Unbelievable. Now, we're going to play some games. Let's have a look. We're going to play our opening game. Let's use a suggestion generator to decide what it's going to be. And we are going to have a game of questions and statements. Questions and statements. This will be a game for two performers at a time, and everything they say will have to be a question until I call out statements, in which case everything they say will have to be a statement. When it is questions only, they can only speak in questions. If they say anything that isn't a question, they're eliminated from the scene. If I call out statements only and they say anything that isn't a statement and is in fact a question, they'll be eliminated from the scene. And if they hesitate too long or do too well, I'll kick them off the stage. Now, let's have a quick look here. Andy, could I be a co-host if you would be so gracious? Now, thank you. Now, let's have a look who we're going to have start things off. We are going to have Danny and Cap. Danny and Cap. Let's put you on the spotlight here. Here we see Cap. Here we see Danny O'George. And we're going to start off questions only. Your scenario is that you milked the bull. You milked the bull. Excellent stuff. And here you go.
What do you call this?
Isn't this milk?
Does it smell like milk to you?
What does it supposed to smell like?
Did you not read the instruction manual beforehand?
Statements only.
I did not.
Well, this is a disaster.
Well, it's still salvageable.
I don't think so.
No one would know the difference.
They will when they taste it.
Questions only.
How would they know?
Oh, that's a hesitation there, Danny. I'm going to kick you out. We got to be faster than this. And Andy, you are in. Continue. Statements only.
What do you think of this?
Oh, Capelthave, you are eliminated. Right, and with that, Ruth, you are in. Questions only.
What did you do?
What makes you think I did anything?
What is this, then?
Why are you going to keep asking me the same questions over and over?
What questions do you think I should ask?
Statements only.
Let's just go to the movies. Let's go now.
I like the films at the movies.
I love that you're so easy to please.
You make me happy.
I love making you happy.
That's good.
You look great when you're happy. I love your smile.
I love your smile too. It's good.
We work so great as a team.
The film is a comedy.
Oh, I'm going to say that makes it a question, Ruth, that inflection. Right, we will eliminate you there. Dave, you are in questions only.
Have you seen Bessie?
What makes you think I saw Betty?
Weren't you the last one with her?
Do you know that she doesn't stop yapping?
That's a very chatty cow, isn't it?
No, I'm not allowing tag on questions there, Dave. I'm going to eliminate you. And Mel, you're in. Questions only.
Do you think this movie is really worth seeing?
Do you think I can leave my ringer on my phone?
Why wouldn't you be able to?
Don't you think it'll bother people if it rings when the movie's on?
Why are you so worried about other people?
Do you think I should get an Android?
Statements
or an
only.
I think Android is the best.
I think you're the best.
Aw, you're the best too.
I love when you sit next to me and watch a great movie.
Yeah, and I don't think our talking bothers anybody.
I don't either. I want to hold your hand.
I love when you hold my hand.
Questions only.
Why are your hands so rough?
Do you know how dry the climate is here?
Couldn't you use some moisturizer or something?
Statements only.
You don't know anything about moisturizer.
And scene. Well done, well done. Okay, so with that, we are going to move rapidly on. Next up, we're going to have a duo verbatim scene. The way this works is we'll have two performers who will be tasked with performing a 45-second scene. And after that, we're going to get another two performers who will be tasked with recreating the original scene as precisely as they can in another 45 seconds. So let's see who we're going to have this time. And I'm going to roll a dice and we're going to start things off this time with Danny and with Mel. Danny and Mel. Right, let's put you onto Spotlight. Here we see Danny. Oh, George. Here we see Mel. And let's see, your scenario is... It's your spelling test. It's your spelling test. 45 seconds on the clock. Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, I've totally not revised for this.
Me neither. I don't know how to spell chrysanthemum. There's no way I'm going to remember that.
What is a chrysanthemum?
Exactly. Who even talks about this stuff?
Who even uses this for wizardry these days? It's so outdated.
I know, like using plants, that's so last century.
I know. What happened to good old-fashioned goats?
Goats, exactly. A goat sacrifice. Way
Yeah.
easier.
And they're cheaper too.
They are, and you know, they don't even eat that much.
And time. Well done, well done. So, with this, we're going to get another two performers. And I can see that we are going to have Andy. And we're going to have Dave. Andy and Dave. You're now going to have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Mel and Danny's original performance as precisely as you can. And here you go.
I don't expect this computer to spell that.
How can you spell chrysanthemum?
Yeah, what is a chrysanthemum?
Is that the national anthem for croissants? I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be great. I wonder what it would smell like.
Oh, it probably, smell like a goat.
Oh, a goat. Yeah, I love the taste of goat. Not sure about...
Oh. Yeah, maybe a goat croissant, that'd be a great sacrifice, wouldn't it?
That would be a nice goat on a croissant. I think that does sound spectacular.
Oh, the French chefs themselves would be jealous of this idea.
Yes, especially if you put the chrysanthemum on it.
And that is time. 45 seconds over. That now gives us Capelthave and Ruth. Cap and Ruth. Here we see Cap. Here we will see Ruth. 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Dave and Andy's recreation of Mel and Danny's original performance. And here you go.
Well, how's this computer going to spell a chrysanthemum?
It's way too many syllables. Maybe the national anthem of Croissant or something. I don't know how we can do this.
Oh, yeah, a croissant mumming. I don't know.
Maybe it has the vowel E.
An E chrysanthemum? Is that electronic?
I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the goat. Yes, let's sacrifice the goat.
Oh, I love a goat. The taste is yummy.
And that is time. So now we are going to take things full circle. In a moment, we are going to come back to Danny and Mel, who will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Ruth and Cap's recreation of Dave and Andy's recreation of their original performance. Here we see Mel. Here we will see Danny. Oh, George. And here you go.
How do you even spell a chrysanthemum?
You mean chrysanthemum?
Yeah, that thing with too many E consonants. It looks a bit like a croissant.
Oh, I could use a croissant.
Yeah, I love when heated up. Do you reckon it'd go well with goats?
Yes, you know what? It would go really well with goat soup.
Yeah, it's like don't have a goat me, man. Just bring us some soup. We'll be happy.
Dip the croissant in the soup and just eat
Yeah.
it with your pinky up like this, real classy.
Exactly, yeah. That's how we do it.
That's exactly how we do it. Chrysanthemum.
And that
Yeah,
is time. Well done, well done. Now, I'm going to decide who won that round myself. There you go. That was my answer myself. No, I think it was... I'm going to give it to Danny and Mel because I stopped watching after the first 45 seconds. So, with this, let's see what our next game will be. We're going to have a game of Last Letter. And this will be for just two performers. And in Last Letter, there will be a scene where the next line of dialogue has to begin with a word that begins with the final letter of the final word of the previous line of dialogue. I made that sound a lot more complicated than it needed to. But let's have a look. Let's roll the dice, in fact, to decide who we're going to have in this scene. And so this time we're going to have Ruth and we're going to have myself. Ruth and myself. We're going to have a go here at Last Letter. Let's grab the suggestion generator to find out where we are or what we're doing. And the scenario we've got... it's our drum lesson. It's a drum lesson. And here we go.
Have you got your sticks?
So unbelievable. I was literally about to say the same words to you.
Unbelievable. Definitely. I bought 2 pairs of them.
My goodness. So, like, if you had, like, 4 hands, you could be like... There you go.
How do you do that with your mouth?
How? Let me show you.
Oh my God. That's incredible. You shouldn't be a drummer. You should be a singer.
Right. So, I think I see the subtext of what you're saying here. You think I'm not cut out for drumming.
Golly gosh. Did it come out like that?
Truthfully, it did. It really hurts. Like, you may have bought 4 sticks, but I have snares. I have bongos. The lot.
Truth be told, you're a rubbish drummer.
Reaching. I'm like retching right now. It's just like the vomit came up into my mouth, and I think you struck a nerve. It's true.
Everyone thinks that they can drum, but not everyone can sing like you can.
No. I know they can't. Like, no one... Like, you heard me yodel earlier. I'm just, like, all over the beatboxing yodels.
So that's what you should be doing. My goodness, that was fantastic.
Cripes, it's amazing how you can interpret the exact spelling of my yodel beatboxing. But the truth is, I've got to pack it all in. I've had word from the doctor. You know, that's why I wanted to get into like drumming, because it's my larynx. It's I'm donating it to a friend.
Donating your larynx? That's very noble of you. But does that mean you won't be able to talk?
King of England needs to talk more than me, and so my good friend Charles will be getting my larynx, because his need is, well, for England, James, as the character said to James Bond.
Did they really? I don't remember that in James Bond, but maybe I didn't see that one.
Exactly. And scene! Excellent stuff. There we go. So, with this, we're going to move on to our next game. Let's see what our next challenge is going to be. We're going to have a game of Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Thank you, Danny. Now, we're going to play a game of Styles Clash, and the way this works, so let's get 3 of you, and let's see who we're going to have. Let's roll the dice. So we're going to have Cap and Fave. We are going to reset the dice. See these digital dice, they run out of numbers. It's unbelievable. We are going to have Danny, and we are going to have Mel. Cap, Danny, and Mel. You'll play this game of Styles Clash, and the way it'll work is you'll perform a scene, and every so often I will call out freeze. And when I call out freeze, I will give you a new style to continue the scene in. Now, this may be a genre of film, television, or theatre. It may be a profession, or it may be a time period, or anything else I decide is the style I want you to continue the scene within. So for this, your scenario is you're using social distancing as an excuse because they stink. You're using social distancing as an excuse because they stink. And here you go.
Not so close.
Come on, man. That thing was like over years ago.
Yeah, and you're wearing a mask. Come on, what's the big deal?
It's
No,
not
they
even
have
now.
they have a new variant. You shouldn't actually stand close to me.
Right. Is that why you're wearing the hockey mask?
Yes, it's the appropriate mask for this variant.
Really? You kind of look like a psycho with the hockey mask a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, is there
No,
something,
no, no, no.
is there something you're not telling us? Look, come here. Tell me.
Freeze! Okay, can you please continue this as if you are detectives? Carry on.
Come here. We need to discuss this matter privately.
I won't say anything without my lawyer.
I need to discuss the matter of this mask because this is in relation to some chainsaw massacres that have been happening in town, and we need to investigate.
Yeah,
I'm innocent, I tell you. My alibi is solid. My mask is the appropriate mask.
I mean, that's a little suspicious that you're wearing the same mask that other witnesses claim to have seen.
Do you
What?
have a chainsaw?
A chainsaw? No, I'm quite allergic to chainsaws, actually.
Look, there's one way so that we can
Freeze.
clear the air.
Could you now continue this as if it was a travel documentary?
And that is that we need to make sure that we have all of the essentials packed so that we're ready to go at a moment's notice.
Never forget the mask. Because
Look, can you...
stink.
Right. Well, this is why we travel all of our toiletries, such as soap, deodorant, and shampoo.
And that's also why we fly first class, so we don't have to sit right next to each other.
Exactly. Hey, wait a minute. What do you mean? Why do you not want to sit next to me? We're doing this thing together, aren't we?
I practice things I preach, Danny, and I'm actually telling the audience that they shouldn't stay close to people because they stink. Particularly.
Wow. Well, that's hardly a surprise, man. Have you seen the temperature? It's scorching outside. Of course we're going to stink.
Freeze! Could you please continue this as if you're talking humpback whales?
Look, you need to just get over it, okay? We're big, we're gonna take up a lot of space.
Okay.
Your farts are very deadly, even in the ocean.
Oh, come on. We all fart, we all pass gas. Let's not make it weird.
Besides, I like to refer to it as carbonating the water.
Freeze!
Yes, we're making...
Can you please continue this as if you were Conor McGregor or another MMA fighter?
Wow!
What are you saying, mate?
And that's how soda is made. The soda I'm sponsoring.
Yeah, I fart in the water and they sell it, don't they?
Yeah.
And the money walk is just walking away from these stinking people.
You know what? I reckon that's why people are avoiding us. They don't like the smell of our product.
You know what we're supposed to smell? We smell like fighters. We smell like people who sweat and work hard.
Yeah, we smell like actual champions here, man.
You know what? Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle.
Come on, we'll settle this.
Freeze! Just to end on, finish this scene with an overwhelming sense of disappointment.
Really? Fighting, really? You think that's the best way? This is embarrassing.
Wasn't even
Guys, just...
The fight didn't even happen. That was the worst fight I've ever seen.
I know.
Yeah,
that
I
makes...
mean, social distance wrestling,
Mm.
it's not entertaining.
And scene on that note. Right, okay. Fabulous stuff. Now, I believe that leaves us with Andy and Dave. You haven't done a game in a little while, so let's find one for you. An alphabet scene. Let's have a traditional alphabet scene. So there'll be these two performers in the scene, and every time they start a new line of dialogue, it'll have to begin with the next letter of the alphabet in a A followed by B followed by C kind of pattern. So your scenario is only you can save the planet. Only you can save the planet. You know which one I mean. Now, you're going to begin at the letter C, and you'll attempt to get all the way through back to the letter C within 90 seconds. And here you go.
Can we do it?
Definitely.
Extremely excited to save the world.
Forget about it. We're going to save it in fashion.
Good job, my friend.
Hells yes, it's a great job. We're going to
I've forgotten why we're trying to save the world.
just forget about it and let's just save it.
King Edward himself told us we had to save the world.
Let's just do it. Yes, let's save the king. Let's save the world.
Maybe it was something to do with his spaghetti.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. Let's just save the world.
Obviously, that's what we have to do.
Please, can we just do it then? Let's do it.
Quite so.
Really. So let's go. Climb the ladder.
Stepping very slowly.
Tight grips. You don't want to fall.
You remember I'm afraid of heights, right?
Very quite. Yeah, you always remind me.
Why do you make me climb ladders?
X-Men. I wish you were an X-Men because you are terrible.
You always compare me to the X-Men. I don't look good in spandex.
Zowie. Zoinks. I'd rather have Shaggy than you. You do a terrible job.
And here it comes.
But I still like you as a friend.
You hold me.
And scene. Well done. Well done. You made it within the time. Excellent stuff. A good 3 seconds to spare. Well done. Now, on to the next thing. We're going to do some 1-minute remakes. Each of our performers will be given 1 minute to remake an entire film. They will play every part in the film from beginning, middle to end. They will have all of the famous scenes, lines of dialogue, characters that you love, and so much more. Let's roll the dice to see who will go first. And we are going... Oh, it will be me. I will go first. Can someone suggest a movie for moi?
Die Hard.
Die Hard. Thank you, Andy. Right, so Die Hard, and here I go. Your first time flying? No, I've flown loads. Well, you want to take your shoes off and make fists with your feet. Bang! Shut up telling me what to do. Now, Argyle, take me to my wife. Okay, Guy. Right. Guy, shut up, Argyle. Bang! Right, now, it's you, Holly. Oh, hi, Jane. Jane, shut up, Holly. Bang! Hey, you just knocked out... Shut up, Alice. Bang! This wasn't meant to go this way. I'm just gonna go in this room and wear a wife beater because clearly that's what I've become in my older age. Bang, bang, bang! Uh-oh, what was that? I'd better save everyone now. And, German accent. I can't remember how. Right, so I'm gonna shoot all of you and you will get down on the floor. I don't even have the passcodes. Bang! That is for not, telling me the passcodes. Hey! The bang thing is my thing! And who are you, cowboy? James John. Ah, bang! And that's scene. Right, so... God damn it. Couldn't remember a single character's name. Right, now, let's have a look. We're going to see who will go next. To go next, we are going to have Dave, MC. So, Dave, let's find a film for you. Putting you onto Spotlight here. And the film for you to recreate is Carrie. Carrie. And here you go.
Yes, I'm such a tortured soul. I mean, I don't know why are these girls tormenting me. She's in the shower. This is a fun thing. It's fun to bully a schoolgirl. Oh, you have to go into the chokey. Wait, no, you have to go into the cupboard and just go in there and pray. Oh, I'm gaining psychic powers. What is going on? I'll treat you nicely. Would you like to go to the ball with me? I'd love to go to the ball with you. Hey, we're going to make an evil plot so we'll have a bucket full on her head. Oh, I'm crowned the prom queen. Oh, this is the best moment of my life. Oh no, there's blood all over my head. I'm going to, oh, these people tortured me so much. Bang, bang, and bang, bang. Oh, walking down the street, can't spread. Oh, someone sneezes. Oh,
and that is time. That is time. Okay, let's roll a dice and see who will go next. Next up will be Cap or Fave. Cap, let's find a movie for you. Your film is going to be The Cabin in the Woods. The Cabin in the Woods, and here you go.
Oh yes, I'm the mighty Thor. I'm going to carry this film with my celebrities. Oh yes, she's the Barbie girlfriend, and she's the nerd. And this guy is a hipster nerd as well. Yeah, we're going to go into the cabin. We're going to have a great time. Agents, we're going to do a bad horror movie, like we do always. This is not a plot to save the world. This is basically Hollywood just rehashing the old movies, okay? But to do that, we need to make all these system CIA things happen, okay? Oh yes, I'm Thor. Remember, as like in the MCU, my intelligence goes down as far as the movie because of unknown forces. I'm going to have sex with the Barbie. Oh no, zombies! Thor, where's my hammer? Oh wait, my hammer isn't in this. Oh no, my Barbie is dead. Oh, I can't save you like I couldn't save Jane. Sad. Oh no, guys, I think this is something wrong with this because I smoke weed. I think someone's planning this movie. I think it's a movie.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, to roll the dice to see who will go next, it will be Ruth. Ruth, your film will be Carry On Cleo. Amazing. Carry On Cleo. And here you go. You are mute.
It's a silent film, David.
It's a very quiet film. Yes, we are British, but we're going to be in the Egyptian landscape of
Egypt.
Egypt. Yes, Egyptian landscape of Egypt. Carry on. It's a Carry On Cleo movie. Yes, I think you need my expertise to take us on. Even take us on. Oh, you're not coming with me. Why not? Because you're feeble and weak and potentially homosexual. I'm not.
And that is time. Well done. Interestingly, there is a character in that film who is mute. So you got it right for the first 10 seconds. Now, let's have a look. To go next, we are going to have Mel. Mel, the movie for you is Psycho. So here you go.
Okay, I'm just going to check into this lovely looking hotel here. Well, I guess it's more of a motel, but that's okay. I don't mind roughing it. Bates Motel. Yeah, that's got a good ring to it. Hopefully the people who are looking for me will never find me here. Okay, I'm just going to check in. Well, hello there. Are you here for the Bates Motel? For a room? Yeah, I'm here for a room, yes. Right. Here you go. Okay, great. He didn't seem creepy at all. Right. Room. Oh, I could just really use a shower after such a long day. So relaxing. Da-dee-da-dee-da. What was that? What was that? Oh, no!
And that is time. Well done. Now, let's have a look to see who we will have go next. Rolling the dice. And let's see. Danny, you haven't been yet, have you? Okay, so Danny, your film is going to be Frozen. And here you go.
Do you want to go to snowman? Okay. Ow! Oh no, you just damaged your sister's hair. We're going to lock you up now because, you've been a bad girl. Okay. So many years later. Oh, our parents died, but my sister's going to be a queen and I'm going to be really happy. And there's a prince here. Hello. I love you. I love you too. Let's get married. Okay, let's tell my sister. You're marrying him. You just met him. Oh, I'm going to take my gloves off and... Oh, everything's coming ice now. Oh, well, let it go. You'll never cry. Oh, and I'm parcel around myself now. Oh, she's gonna run off again. Let's go after her. And, I feel really weird. I feel like I'm starting to freeze. This nice man with the reindeer will help me. Yeah, she's up the hill. Okay, awesome. And there's a snowman here called Olaf. He's obsessed with the sun. But some people are worth melting for.
And that is time. That is time, Danny. Well done. So, who has not had a go yet? I believe Andy. Just Andy. So let's find a movie for you. And yours is Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. To follow up from Frozen. And here you go.
Oh my goodness, I'm so nice and I love everybody. You are gorgeous, you are gorgeous, you are good. I'm going to this castle and oh my goodness. Yes, so I know this is the castle. Yes, my father was here. Can you open up, please? I want to make sure he's all right. I'm going to take her, Petal. Okay, I'll take her. Oh my goodness, what's doing? Put her in the room. Oh my goodness, I'm in the room. Oh my God, why is he so evil? Well, I'm your spoon friend, and he's evil just because he's been cursed. Oh, well, you're saying he's a nice guy. He has a beautiful parents right here. Yes, he's a nice guy. You just gotta make him better. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're done it then. Okay, I'm coming down. Oh, yes, I love your apartment. Look at me when you say that. I know you don't love me. Oh, but I do love you. How can you love such a person like me? Well, because I look inside of you, and you have beautiful fur, and I love your heart. You're a beautiful person. How can you tell?
And that is time. That is time. Fabuloso. Thank you very much for that, Andy. Now then, we're going to go on to our next game. Our next game is going to be a joke-telling game. And let's see. We're going to play Stopped by the Copper. We're going to play Stopped by the Copper. And the way this works, we're going to tell jokes that will follow the rhythm. Why was the blank stopped by the copper? And then we make up our punchline. So we're going to replace the word blank with the name of a profession or maybe something else. So it would be, why was the name of profession stopped by the copper? And then we'll come up with a punchline. So let's see what profession we're going to have go first. And we're going to have, why was the basketball player stopped by the copper? Why was the basketball player stopped by the copper? If you have a joke, give a wave so we don't all come in at the same time. Cap or fave?
Why was the basketball player stopped by the copper? Because he was juggling balls in public.
Aha, Mel.
Why was the basketball player stopped by the copper? Because he was traveling too fast.
Aha, Andy.
Why was the copper stopped by the officer? Because he was drunk driving.
Aha, Dave.
Why was the basketball player stopped by the copper? Because Space Jam.
Aha. Why was the basketball player stopped by the copper? Because they saw his license and he'd got 3 points on it. Danny.
Why was the basketball player stopped by the copper? Because he was trying to beat Shaq.
Aha. Okay, anyone else for basketball player? Danny.
Why was the basketball player stopped by the copper? Because he was trying to shoot.
Aha. Why was the basketball player stopped by the copper? Because he was caught in a net. Okay, anyone else? Why was the basketball player stopped by the copper? Because he was a basket case. Okay. Why was the basketball player stopped by the copper? Because he was talking a lot of Chicago Bull. Right. Anyone else? Going once, going twice. Let's mix up the profession. Okay, let's see what we've got here. We're going to... Football player. No, let's mix it up. Right, why was the ballerina stopped by the copper? Why was the ballerina stopped by the copper? Andy.
Why was the ballerina stopped by a copper? Because she was a real toot.
Haha. Cap.
Why was the ballerina stopped by the copper? Because she was sneakily tiptoeing around.
Aha. Why was the ballerina stopped by the copper? Because the copper thought that they'd got a gun and they said, you can't point that at me. Mel.
Why was the ballerina stopped by the copper? Because she was driving too fast, drove over a swan and into a lake.
Oh, Dave.
Why was the ballerina stopped by the copper? She was in part of a street race. She was in first, then she was in second, then she was in third.
Okay. I'm just going to bounce straight off of that. Why was the ballerina stopped by the copper? Because she was still in the street race. Her position was going back. She was in first, then second. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Right, anyway. Danny.
Why was the ballerina stopped by the copper? Because she went around kicking guys in the nuts. She was the nutcracker.
Aha. Andy.
Why was the ballerina stopped by the officer? Because he really loved high kicks.
Aha. Okay, anyone else for ballerina? Let's mix it up again. Right, our next one is going to be... Why was the video game designer stopped by the copper? Technically it said game designer, so if you want to make it about board games, go for it. Danny?
Why was the game designer stopped by the copper? Because they were cheating.
Andy?
Why was the game starter stopped by the cop? Because his game was over.
Aha. Okay. Why was the game designer stopped by the copper? Because they didn't pay for their parking, and the copper said to him, look, you've got to insert coin. Dave?
Why was the blind game designer stopped by the copper? He didn't have active vision.
Aha, very good. Cap?
Why was the game designer stopped by the copper? Because he was playing Grand Theft Auto in real life.
Mel?
Why was the game designer stopped by the cop? Because he pulled out a gun and the cop said, whoa, 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 you can't reload in public.
Danny?
Why was the game developer stopped by the copper? Because he was trying to get some weed. He was a high scorer.
Aha, very good. Okay, anyone else? Going once. Danny?
Why was the game designer stopped by the copper? Well, the copper was just bored.
Aha. Okay, this one isn't really going to work. Why was the game designer stopped by the copper? Because they thought that they were going to blow up a place. Yes, they were Atariist. Right, Mel.
Why was the game designer stopped by the cop? Because he was going so fast, he was going, wee!
Danny.
Why was the game designer stopped by the copper? Because the copper saw that it was in hysterics and he just wanted to console him.
Why was the game designer stopped by the copper? Because they were doing something the copper didn't like, and they said, Nintendo, don't. Dave.
Why was the copper stopped by the game designer? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to switch.
Andy.
Why did the game designer get stopped by the cop? Because he loved to play it at the station.
Cap.
Why was the game designer called by the police officer? Because he had a black box.
Do you mean an Xbox?
Whatever.
Danny.
Why did the game designer get stopped by the copper? Because he was going directly to jail. He didn't pass go, and he won't get $200.
And on that, end scene. Well done. So we're going to move rapidly on to our next challenge. And let's see. We're going to have a couple of rounds of every sentence must. The way this works is there'll either be 3 or 4 performers in a scene. And every time they say a line of dialogue, they'll have to include a word from a set category. And so, for example, if the category was food, you could say, I want to eat some chips, and then you've included the name of a food. But you want to, the actual goal is to use the words creatively. So you could be like, they have a chip on their shoulder. Where have you been? This is my Apple iPhone. And that way you're using the words creatively. So let's roll a dice to see who will be in this first game of it. And let's say we're going to start off with 3. And we are going to have Andy. We are going to have Mel. And we will have myself. Andy, Mel, and myself. So let's put us onto Spotlight here. So let's see. Here we see Andy. Here we see myself. And here we see Mel. Now, our scenario is... we want to start a new business. You want to start a new business. Can one of the other performers suggest what category we must include in every line of dialogue? A word from what category?
Video games.
We've just done video games. Something else.
Movies.
I beg your pardon?
Movies.
Movies. So, we want to start a new business. Every line of dialogue must include the name of a movie. And here we go. Well, look at us. 2 brothers and our friend are going to start a business.
I love it. I really need to go to the bathroom. I have to take a whiz.
Let's just finish our breakfast. Club sandwiches are the best.
Yeah, look, I'm worried, like, you know, when we're going to go and pitch our new business to people, we're going to be in the room with some, like, you know, some kingpins. They're gonna really see through us.
Hey, we're gonna drop some jaws today.
I love what Annie is saying. I agree with Annie.
Hey, listen to Dave.
You know, I think we should just go back to the future of the business plan, because that's what we wanted to talk about with the executives.
Wow, what a way to criticize me. If there's a problem, just come out with it.
To be honest with you, my jaws are killing me. Holy crap, I mean, my left jaw and my right jaw, both my jaws are killing me.
Look, you need to go see this doctor, Dr. Oz. He's a wizard. Wizard of Oz. That's what they call him.
Oz the Great and Powerful, so I hear.
Titanic. I have a major Titanic headache. It is sinking into my brain.
Look, have one of these. Snatch a painkiller from me and you'll be okay.
Aiken. But what about me? I'd like to take one too.
Look who's talking now.
Look who's talking too, because you're both talking a lot.
This conversation is just getting dumb and dumber.
Yeah, look, we've got to remember why we're doing this. Mummy.
Mother? You want your mother now? Is that what you're saying?
That is a sore point, actually, Mel. Thank you.
Does anybody have some water? Because I have grease in my eyes from my hair. I have grease.
I've got some open water, if that's okay.
Aiken too. Why don't I get any water? I'd like to take some water.
Skyfall, and then you'll have some.
Skydiving is out of the question to me. What do I look like? E.T.? I can't fly.
No, Cool Runnings. I really gotta pee, and I need to let my Cool Runnings go. I gotta go pee.
Look, we're never going to make it on Wall Street if we can't even get this business plan together.
We gotta be the Wolf of Wall Street.
I was thinking, should we go to the East Side or the West Side Story to plan this?
White men can't jump. And scene! Excellent stuff. Now, let's go on to the one with the rest. Now, we're going to have Dave, Danny, iPhone, and Cap. So here we see Dave, here we see iPhone, here we see Danny, and here we see Snapchat. Right, so let's have a look who we've got here. Now, we are going to have a scenario for you guys. You found a violin. You found a violin, and let's say that every line of dialogue must include the name of a type of transport. Okay, and here you go.
Hey guys, look! I found a violin in the bus.
Hello?
I can't see how you play that.
Hello?
Is that a thing ferio?
Train your eyes, Danny. You can see it's real.
I mean, is there anything special about it? It looks pretty plain to me.
I'm going to have to bust out of here. I've got, things to do.
I can't believe you got that.
Why not? It was free on the boat.
Look, did you not stop to think that it might belong to that cab array group over there?
Maybe, but I wouldn't bet my ship on it.
Oh.
Why are you doing stealing violins anyway? You're supposed to get us all lorries.
I have to be in
a red lorry, a yellow lorry.
I have to be in the air in 5 minutes, okay? This is the last line I can actually get to before I, go off.
Can we ask Vanda to give us a tune on it?
Can you stop asking him so many favours?
You know what? This is the double-decker flippin' time that you guys criticize my instrumental skills.
Come on, we all know you wrote that in a plain bush. Yes.
Well, I object to that.
You guys are going loco.
play, and I'm just going to write the best piece of music that you'll ever heard.
I mean, I love the way that you're playing that. Your hands are really trembling there. Are you trilling?
Did you train to do this?
Not particularly. I'm very fond with the electric rail. I mean, that's pretty easy to rip off.
Oh, you mother trucker.
And scene. And scene. Well done. Well done.
Public transport. That's not important.
Okay. Well, with this, now let's come on to what will be the game to decide who will be tonight's Extreme Improv Extreme champion. And if we have a little time at the end, we'll play another joke-telling game. So, let's see. We're going to play the band letter game. And the way this will work is there will be 2 performers in the scene at any one time. And we will decide before we begin a letter that will be banned from the game. If any performer says a word that contains that letter, they will be eliminated. If we have a circular conversation or too much hesitation, they'll be eliminated as well. Every 45 seconds, we will ban an additional letter. And let's have a look. We're going to decide the order that we will enter the scene before we begin, just because that way, you know, it's completely random chance of the odds of who goes in first, who goes in last. But, so, let's see. To go in first will be Danny O'George, along with, rolling the dice, Ruth. Danny and Ruth, you will start this off. Entering when one of those gets eliminated will be Dave, followed by Andy, followed by Mel, followed by me, and then Cap. So hopefully we'll vaguely remember that order. But I know that Danny and Ruth were starting things off. Here we see Ruth. Here we see Danny. Your scenario is there's a noise upstairs. There's a noise upstairs. The first letter to be banned is the letter G. The letter G for golf. And 45 seconds until we ban another letter. There's a noise upstairs. Begin.
Did you hear that?
What is that up there, really?
It's pretty scary.
Quite loud, too.
And keeps it. It keeps
It's like
on.
It's like thump, thump, thump.
Yes. But scrape.
Oh, yeah. I hate when they do that.
The nails on the wall. And the
Yeah.
door.
Freeze! A second letter is about to be banned, and as well as the letter G, the letter T is banned. Continue.
So when he or she has to...
Oh, 2! Freeze. So, Danny, you were eliminated. Who was next in? Help me remember, guys. Dave, you are in. G and T are banned, and continue.
Will you help me?
How can I do?
I'm scared.
Why?
Noise.
Shall we hide in cupboard?
Perhaps.
Shh.
Freeze! Another letter is about to be banned. And the next letter is the letter U. G, T, U, and continue.
Want to check?
Can you hear? Scrape. Scrape. Scrape.
Circular conversation warning.
Why?
Was me. Sorry.
Why? Makes noises.
Scared of noises.
Me? I'm scared.
No, Scary.
Who's scary?
What?
French.
Freeze. Another letter is about to be banned. G, T, U, and S. Continue.
French. Word.
Freeze. I'm going to say too much hesitation there, Ruth. I'm sorry. Right. Who was next in? Who was next in? Andy. G, T, U, and S are all banned. There's a noise upstairs. Continue.
Crack.
Bye.
Freeze. Okay, Dave, you're eliminated. Who's next in? Is it myself? Is it Mel? Mel, you are in. And G, T, U, and S. Continue.
Holy hell.
Why are we here?
I don't know.
Don't teeth.
Ah,
Oh, okay, Mel, you're eliminated. I believe it's me next. And in I go. Continue. Right. Oh, shit.
Right. And with humanity.
Oh, no. Right, okay, Capital Dave, you are in.
British
Continue.
for this game.
Hello? Hi.
Help?
Oh, Cap, I'm going to eliminate you there. There's too much hesitation. Right, so that means tonight, Andy, you are tonight's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Well done, well done. Excellent stuff. So, with this, I think we've got just a tiny bit of time to play 99 blanks, and basically until Andy's bored of us. So, let's play 99 blanks. So let's see what we've got. Oops, what have I clicked on? Right, so how do I remove that? Okay, there we go. Oh man, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Right, 99, what have we got? 99 gymnasts walk into a bar. 99 gymnasts walk into the bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Dave?
99 gymnasts walk into a bar, then they immediately walk out. They had to split.
Danny.
99 gymnasts walk into the bar. The barman says, I'm sorry, I'm not serving you guys. The last time you were here, you flipped me off.
Okay, anyone else for 99 gymnasts walk into a bar? Mel?
99 gymnasts walk into a bar. Bartender says, I can't serve 99 gymnasts. And the gymnasts say, oh, come on, be a little more flexible.
99 gymnasts walk into a bar. They bought 99 drinks and all put them on the mat. Cap?
99 gymnasts walked into a bar, but the barman didn't allow them to stay there, so the gymnasts flipped.
Right. Danny?
99 gymnasts walk into a bar accompanied by a homeless woman. And the barman says, I'm sorry, I can serve you guys, but I can't serve the tramp Eileen.
99 gymnasts walk into a bar. The bartender says, look, there is not enough space down here for all of you. If you want to go upstairs to the second level, and they go up and they walk along this little area and they say, oh, nice landing. Cap?
99 gymnasts walked into a bar and they said, ow, and they realized they're in the wrong gym.
Dave?
10 gymnasts walk into a bar. Then 10 more gymnasts walk into a bar. Then 10 more gymnasts walk into a bar.
Excellent stuff. Let's mix it up. So we are going to have 99 jockeys walk into a bar. 99 jockeys walk into the bar. Danny?
99 99 jockeys walk into a bar where conveniently the 99 gymnasts are still there, and the barman's like, right now, you guys be careful. I know the last time you were here together, you decided to pummel the horse.
Oh, I was going to make a similar joke. Right, okay. Anyone else for jockey? Cap.
99 jockeys walked into a bar, but they were kicked out because they were posing around.
Aha. Dave.
I'm sorry in advance. 99 jockeys walking into a bar, they're going to the bar, there's one of the pub is going on a border of beer, one's getting excited, one's getting outside, and one's getting beer, one's getting shot, and they've all left the bar.
Aha. Danny.
99 99 jockeys walk into the bar, and they're accompanied by just some random guy. And the barman says, "What's he in here for?" And the jockeys are like, "Oh, he's just along for the ride."
Aha. 99 gymnasts. No, it wasn't. 99 jockeys walk into a bar, and there are still 99 gymnasts in there. And it was just a big orgy. All of the jockeys tried to mount them, and all of the gymnasts said dismount. Mel.
99 jockeys walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I can't serve you here."
Aha. Danny.
99 jockeys walk into the bar, and the barman's like, "Wasn't there 100 of you last time?" The jockeys are like, "Oh yeah, he slipped a disc."
Aha. Ruth.
99 jockeys walking into a bar where the 99 gymnasts have just left, and the barman says, "What's with this? It's not a gymkhana in here."
99 jockeys walk into a bar, and they go, red rum. Cap.
99 jockeys walked into a bar, but the Nikes felt threatened, so they kicked them out.
99 jockeys walk into the bar, and they were desperate for a drink. They were a little horse, and they said, "How much will this cost?" "A pony." Danny.
99 jockeys walk into the bar. It was the barman's worst nightmare.
Aha! And basically, I've just seen that we have 15 seconds to spare. So that will wrap that up for Extreme Improv XStreamed.
So before we do poll instruction, I thank you so much. This is the David Riley Pazanski, the great one. He's spectacular, does a great job with these fellows. You all did an amazing job also. Thank you so much. Do you want to give a quick shout out to, just in the order that I see it? Go ahead, Dave MC. Do you have a website that you want to tell people about that you perform in person? Or
I just perform here with Extreme Improv. You can catch me there with these wonderful people.
All right, awesome. What about yourself, iPhone?
I'm Ruth Curtis, and I'm also doing a lot of extreme.
Great, awesome. What about you, Cap?
You can find me in Zordies where I sing, I dance, I throw myself in a bucket, and I work with puppets, and I also run around in Extreme, so catch me there as well.
Awesome, and Danny?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Danny Unplanned. You can also find me on Twitch at DownBDanny, and you can find me as part of the Portsmouth Improv Experience. We're on Facebook and Instagram at Portsmouth Improv. If for any reason you happen to be watching from the UK right now, you can find me in Southampton on Thursday doing stand-up comedy for the first time.
Ooh, exciting.
Break a leg in your performance, and David Riley Pazanski.
Well, my name is David Pazanski. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pazanski, spelled Pustansky. You can also check out any of the books I've released. Go to extreme.tv for all kinds of fun and games. Smash all of the subscribes on my various YouTube channels. And with that, from me, handing back over to you. Stay safe, always stay extreme, and ciao for now.
Thank you so much. Great job, folks. Spectacular.